just feel like I'm lost, man. I just feel like I'm lost.
Because if you were to get in touch with him, then what? If he were to pull up to you right now, then what? If your brother was to pull up right here, okay? What happens next?
That's a good question. He has no problem me working with him. It's just that there's times that when he pays me, I don't show back up. And it's the guilt.
So he needs to pay you in food and housing. He needs to pay you in food and housing. The problem is you're probably gonna try to sell the food and sell the damn house. What I'm asking you right now is the same emotion, the same way that you pretty much go to tears anytime we even mention your brother, okay? Why is the reaction not as strong when we talk about you not being in your son's life? What's up, YouTube? Back in the lab with KD for the summertime. And this time I got my hitters with me. If you want to get this work, hit up at KD with the muscle on Instagram. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with the update. So we got our guy Chris out here, man.
What's up, y'all?
I haven't seen you since the last interview.
Yeah, the last interview,
What have you been up to, man? I've been riding by Vortex. I've been riding by all that stuff, man. I haven't seen you at all. I've been riding. I rode by where we met at first. Right. I've been riding everywhere. I haven't seen you. Where you been?
I've been actually. I've been getting these jobs with these with the white people, where they giving me stuff that I can get rid of, but I get rid of it before I even get up the block. So
what type of stuff, Chris?
Like
you talking about like this stuff?
Yeah, this stuff that people need, man.
Bro,
like a fresh sandwich. I mean,
Chris,
it's not funny, y'all.
It's not funny. First of all, you got something on the side of your thing.
Doritos. I've been eating chips.
You saving some? Saving some?
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of them.
No, I was just messing with you.
In here with my bag right here.
You saving some for later.
Well, look, this bag right here was given to me by a guy by the parking lot where I park at, and he actually gave me a lock to put the lock on to lock my stuff, because once again my stuff got stolen. I passed out, and I thought I was sleeping in the area where people were gonna watch over me, and it didn't happen. I woke up and my bag was gone. So back to square one. Yes, I'm back at square one. You already know what it is.
Chris, I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Go ahead, tell the truth. You tired?
No. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? I think most people feel your spirit, feel your energy, and like it. Right? Most people are rooting for you, man, but I can see why your brother probably don't want to deal with you, man. You just keep on going back to square one.
Because I'm lost, man. I got a monkey on my back that's holding on, man. And then when I get tired,
it's more like a gorilla.
Yeah, more like gorilla, cow, every kind of. But look here, that's neither here nor there. I understand. I see what you're saying, man. And I know people out there sooner or later probably like, well, damn, Chris, it's somebody else's story. But a lot of people talk about my man right here that does these interviews. Let me tell you something, man. This is what's going on in Atlanta. A lot of shit everywhere. It's going on everywhere. I call him, to me, his nickname is the Truth Reveals, because I'm not worried about how he makes his money. I'm worried about you knowing the truth and honest. And if I die today, you know what I'm saying, at least my brother know that I love him to death. You know what I'm saying, and that you know, I'm not loving myself enough. That's what it is. And
why not?
I don't know, man, because I get a lot of women, especially white women, saying, "You're a good-looking man. Why are you still doing? Why are you on these drugs?" And they ask me honestly, "Are you on drugs?" And then I had one elder woman the other day bring me. She was walking 12 o'clock at night with her dog, and she was a pretty old lady, pretty older lady. And I said hello, and she walked by, and you know, she was looking at me, and I'm thinking she's looking at me because she wants some drugs, or she's desiring what I have going on.
Right.
That's what the drugs do to you.
Okay.
So anyway, make a long story short, I'm all over there licking my tongue and doing all this crazy shit.
What?
Yeah, just
you licking your tongue at the white lady, the old white lady?
She's far away. She can't see me. I'm thinking in my mind she could see me.
Oh shit.
So as she walking by, she's walking across the street now. She didn't come on my side of the street. I get up now. I'm geeked up now. I get up and I walk towards her. I was like, "Yo, you beautiful." She starts walking fast, getting the hell on. So I said, "Damn, man, I scared this lady. They gonna call the police." So next thing you know, 30 minutes later, she come back down the same side with the dog in a bag, and she said, "Hey, how you doing?" She said, "I made you 2 turkey sandwiches. Put you some yogurt in there, soda, and such and such. You know, I just hope you enjoy it." It was fucking delicious. I went to sleep right after I ate the meal.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I made the sandwich. It was nice, cheesy. She did a good job on that. But let me tell you something. I think that was an angel in disguise, because 2 days I didn't see that lady, and I wanted to tell her thank you.
Right.
So I saw her. No, yeah. Wait a minute. Did I see it? That same night, yeah, I saw her again. And she came and she talked to me and she was talking about, you know, her life, and she lived in Midtown, you know, a few years. We talking about it 25 years ago. And she straight out told me, she said, you know, weed's okay, but you know, that other stuff. And I'm like, other stuff like what? I'm trying to get to see what she's talking about. She said, you know, cocaine and all that. And she says, you know why I said that? And she said, well, I said, why? She said, because I used to be on it. She said she was strung out. And she said, when she said that, she told me that, she went for a walk. She said, so I just want you to, you know, get better, take care of yourself, blah, blah, blah. So my dumb ass, what do? She stops by there's a house down there where I'm at with these books, these novels. And I swear to God, I don't know if this area, I don't know if y'all ever heard about Midtown, or this whole area about ghosts.
About who?
The ghost stories.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
definitely.
so and then when you see a lot of light, that means there's a lot of energy that the ghosts are communicating.
Okay.
So make a long story short, this book, I think it's on Myrtle Street. But these books, I swear to God, I got them in my book, but every book I'm reading, or everything I'm looking at or reading, is dealing with what I'm feeling. It's like reality. Everything that I'm dealing with, I mean, mentally, it's in these books.
Okay.
So I don't know if this whole area is like spiritually.
Well, this whole city is spiritually, has a lot of spiritual energy. Okay, like Atlanta, period, especially in the city, has a lot of spiritual energy, man. There's a whole city underneath this. Okay?
That's what I'm thinking. And I'm thinking.
Yeah, there's a whole city, especially, you know, you go down, you know, by the underground, stuff like that. There's a whole city underneath this city. Okay, and so there's a lot that we don't necessarily know.
Right.
Okay, a lot of spirits.
Back. Yeah.
Right, but Chris, what they got to do with you smoking crack?
Oh, nothing. I'm just.
Like,
I mean,
because here's the thing.
Here's the story. Why am I out here? That's the bottom line. I'm lost. Like I said, man, it ain't job, man. It's me. I ain't got too complacent. What I need to do is I need to go take my ass to sleep. I need to go. My birthday's coming on the 27th, y'all.
27th of July?
Yes, sir.
Okay, man. Big Leo energy, man.
Yeah, much Leo.
Hey, man. So hold on. Okay, so you're gonna be 49 years old.
Yeah.
So you're approaching 50.
Basically.
Okay. So Chris.
Don't start making me cry and shit, man. You know I get real fucking.
Well, listen, I'm not trying to make you cry, man, but okay, let's just talk about something. So, okay, so as far as these white women, okay, you say they be trying to come after you or whatever?
Yeah, a lot of them are real nice to me. I mean, you know, real.
Do you think they be like really trying to come after you, or they just being nice?
Some of them being nice, but when you coming after and you come in 2-3 times and you bending over and doing these little goddamn stances and showing me your legs and all that shit, nah. That's
have you ever hooked up with one of them?
Back in the days I did. I don't do it no more because you know my situation.
Okay.
You know, I just don't. I haven't had sex in 3 years, man. Remember?
Okay, yeah, I was about to say. So you pretty much don't have sex anymore.
No, I don't even none of that. I can't. I mean, I just don't. One guy told me to save my seed. Don't. If you don't jack off, if you don't come in 7 days, you will begin to see the change.
Semen retention.
Yeah, I think that's bullshit.
Okay, so you ain't see no change.
Changing. Yeah, everybody in the damn fucking neighborhood knows I'm HIV positive. So, and you know, and I'm an advocate. I mean, I ain't got a problem with that. You know.
So I mean, as far as it goes, are you gonna be okay with, I guess, not having sex for the rest of your life?
Hell no. I'm gonna get some. I mean, I'm gonna get some soon. You know, but nobody around here. You know, you scraggle right with. I want something. I mean, I got to get myself together first. You know.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Having sex is something that, to me, and it's always been to me, something that you that you enjoy. You know, it's not about you. It's about the other person you're having sex with. Make sure that they get pleased.
Yeah, I agree. I'm a pleaser, so I agree.
Yeah, so
100%. So, all right, man. So, okay, so
with the update on my brother. Sometimes I get in these moments, y'all. And everybody, they call me the cartel, little cartel family, because a lot of people, some guys that I grew up with know my brother as far as him being the owner of the Peacock,
right.
What he used to do when we was in school, and you know, that really saves me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, his name is my protection.
Right.
A lot of them really, they talk a lot of shit, but they ain't gonna do shit. Last night I'm walking around with 2 fucking knives. You should have seen me. Everybody's getting the hell away from me. I mean, you know.
But why would your brother want to be around that or be a part of that? That's what I'm saying. Okay, so but why not just if you really want to?
I just feel like I'm lost, man. I just feel like I'm lost. Man.
Because if you were to get in touch with him, then what? If he were to pull up to you right now, then what? If your brother was to pull up right here, okay, what happens next?
That's a good question. Because there be sometimes I think I see him in my video, like.
Okay, but so if you did, what are you gonna do? Is that gonna change anything?
Yeah, it will.
What will it change?
My desire to be with him.
And so will that prevent you from or stop you from smoking crack and stuff like that?
I mean, see, my problem is this with my brother. He has no problem me working with him. It's just that there's times that when he pays me, I don't show back up. And it's the guilt.
So he needs to pay you in food and housing. He needs to pay you in food and housing. The problem is you're probably gonna try to sell the food and sell the damn house.
Nah.
you gonna rent rooms out and do stuff like that. Like I know how folks in their addictions operate.
Yo, my son did that shit, man. But
and we talk about your brother a lot. We don't even talk about your kids, man.
Yeah, my son Durante Lane. He just had a child, man. And you know, when I first got out of prison, he was sending me cash after me money. I was lying to him about me getting a place, and he was cash after me. And everybody telling me, man, yo. Drug dealers that was accepting the cash was like, yo, man, I don't feel comfortable doing this. I don't feel comfortable doing this. You know, your son is sending you money for something else, and you using it for this. And he's like, so that shit stopped. So, man, it's just, this is a devious world, man, and it's a devious game. So if you got any family members,
well, hold on, man. So hold on. So, I get you get the tears for your brother and everything else, but this is your seed. This is your blood and DNA. Why don't the tears flow for him?
They have.
Well,
they're just not. I mean, he's set. I mean, you know what I'm saying? What you mean?
So your brother said,
my son, I didn't meet till he was 16. I met him when he was 9, and then he disappeared again, and now
he disappeared. What do you mean? He can't disappear at 9. You mean his mom took him or something? Or?
Yeah, he came down here for the summer to visit me.
Okay.
And then I didn't see him. I haven't seen him. You know, I didn't see him no more.
Well, but whose fault was that, Chris? You're the adult.
It's my fault, man.
Okay. So, what I'm asking you right now is the same emotion, the same way that you pretty much go to tears anytime we even mention your brother. Okay? Why is the reaction not as strong when we talk about you not being in your son's life? Is it because
I know they're gonna be all right? I know he's taken care of.
Well, but you also know your brother's gonna be all right. So what's the difference? In other words, your brother's perfectly fine. You know he's gonna be all right.
Don't do that, man. Please.
Don't do what?
No, what you're doing. I mean, don't. I don't think you should do that.
Well, here's what I'm asking. I'm asking you to look inside, right?
But my relationship with my brother was.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like,
my relationship with my brother is like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I was there for you. I don't understand why, nigga, you can't be there for me.
So let me break it down, right? So
when my brother fell off the roof, building his first house, he fell off the roof and broke his hip and his leg. Guess who the fuck was there for him? Me.
So basically, what you're saying is that your connection or the time that you spent, the actual quality time, the time that you spent, has been more with your brother, and so why do you think that elicits such a stronger emotion? Because in other words, what comes out when you talk about your brother is shame. The shame it just spills out of you. Mm-hmm. Okay? Why do you think you have that shame when we're talking about your brother, but not the same kind of shame in like not being in your son's life and that type of deal?
Well, when my son was staying with me, one thing I did was my son graduated high school. I made sure he did that. He did it when he was staying with me. I sent him a job for him. I mean, he's good.
So look, I'm not trying to.
Shame because I know I don't know my son like that. First of all, I don't know none of my kids like that.
So that may be the reason why.
We don't.
Okay, so right, I'm just trying to explore.
Yeah, I don't know. Right? I mean, my son has seen me high before, and he told me straight up that I don't give a fuck how you is. I love you. You're my dad. So I mean that explains it. I mean that my brother never told me that. You know, he never. I don't know, man.
It's worth exploring. You know, it's worth exploring, like, kind of what the difference is between how those emotions hit, you know?
I mean, I agree, but I mean, it's just, man, my son is all right, man. I mean, and if he's not all right, I know he got a mom that's gonna be all right.
Well, I get it, but again, I already made the point. Your brother's fine too, so it ain't so much about whether or not he's all right. It's more so about like kind of your, I guess, connection. Your connection to, for whatever it is, something about your brother's relationship with you, it just brings out all the emotions. I'm just trying to explore why. You know, I'm just trying to explore why. That's all.
That's my dog, man. That's the only guy, that's the only pet that I consider ever as a friend, or somewhat dad.
And so him not kind of, I guess,
exactly, man.
You just feel unloved basically by someone that you really love. Is that what I'm getting from this?
Yeah.
What made you get so hungry you gotta throw these chips in your mouth? Is it what we was talking about?
Yeah.
Huh? Did it stress you out? You got the chips and the apple juice. You about to go crazy. That boy going crazy, y'all. Boy, that boy snacky acky. This done turned into a Mott's commercial. Why you chucking that shit? You feel better, man?
Yeah, man. I feel like a car sometimes because I walk so much and I'm pumping that blood and.
So you gotta get that water in you, make sure you overheat.
I got something.
Make your overheat lock up.
Yeah, it makes you rejuvenate.
I ain't mad at that, man.
And then I definitely not my Fox Theater people, the place across the street from the Fox.
The restaurant or whatever, hotel restaurant.
The hotel. I think there's some ghosts in there too because they got this water, right? It's cold water with ice and lemon and lemon and lime and some type of shit. But it's supposed to rejuvenate. What do you call it?
Yeah, rejuvenate you.
It's supposed to rejuvenate, like I call it life water.
Okay.
And I don't know, man. Every time I drink that water, everything gets bright. See things clear.
Look, Chris, I ain't gonna hold you, man. I ain't gonna hold you.
Y'all, man. Look. I don't know when the next time I'm gonna see y'all, man. Hopefully the next time. I'm working on some housing. I know I told y'all that, but I got some information. There's a pharmacy down the street from. Don't tell nobody this. There's a pharmacy down the street from in Midtown. And according to what somebody told me, that's also on this video thing, the guy supplies HIV medicine. It's a pharmacist.
Okay.
Called West Cobb. He gives you the medicine and also $20 in the bag.
Okay.
So for coming to get your medicine.
Okay.
So I tried to do that yesterday. He gave me a fucking runaround. And it's like, just because I don't have insurance. So.
Oh, that sounds a little crazy though, man. He gives.
No, you gotta have insurance.
Medicine.
I think you gotta have insurance.
Okay. So he bills the insurance company basically.
He has a pharmacy, right?
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
I get it.
I guess he's throwing you something because.
Yeah, he's gonna bill the insurance company for way more.
Right. Yeah.
No worries. Okay, I get it. So you went down there. He gave you the runaround, and what happened?
I gotta call this doctor in Cascade and see if I can switch my shit over there, and he switch it over there. Just the pharmacist I go to that provide you. But once again, the motherfucker stole my medicine.
All right, man. Like, I don't understand why people are stealing HIV medicine.
They're selling it to the Africans, from what I hear.
Right, but everybody kind of refuted that.
Okay, well, even if they don't, I mean, they're not doing it on purpose. They're just seeing a bag.
Right, and they're just taking it.
And they're just taking the bag and not knowing what's in it. And I keep telling everybody, if you got my bag, you can keep everything in it, just give me my HIV. And you know what they do? They get scared because they know I'm going to whoop their ass.
You do got temper on you, Chris. All right, well, look, man. Listen, I really appreciate you. We're going to keep following you, man, because, you know, this is just the reality of what happens out here, right? People go through their stories, they go through their addictions, and, you know, sometimes it gets worse before it gets better.
If I die tomorrow, even today, if I die today, just know that I love my brother.
There you go, man. There you go. Chris, we love you, man. We gonna talk to you next time, all right? My boy. Yes, sir.
All right, man.